There are legends in the surfing world we all know. There are legends in the surfing world that only a few know. This is the story of one legendary surf family that we all need to know.
In 1963, I can remember making my first surfboard. I was 13 years old.
In 1972, Rusty moved to the North Shore of Hawaii. There, while surfing with the locals like Eddie Aiku and Tiger Espera, he worked to bridge the bitter divide between mainland surfers and local boys. He was busy setting down roots, starting a family and building the fin factory. Then came the tragedy that put the family's dreams on hold.
In 1979, we had a fire that broke out at our factory and burned everything down, destroyed everything.
The North Shore, that's home. It's where I learned how to surf, where this whole journey began.
Rusty's second son, Corey, carried the family's torch as a pro surfer in his own right, with a career spanning over 2 decades, inspiring a love for surfing in countless young people around the world and gracing the pages of dozens of surf magazines.
I am second generation surfing. My son's the third generation. Between my older brother, my sisters, myself, my son, my dad, there's over 100 years of surfing in our family heritage. And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
My name is Ricky Whitlock, I'm 27 years old, and I'm a professional surfer from Carlsbad, California, born and raised.
Ricky, the youngest Whitlock son, began his pro career at 9 years old when Bob Hurley spotted him in a Huntington Beach competition in 1994. With an exploding career, tragedy struck the Whitlocks again. Ricky broke his back while surfing the Pipeline Pro in January 2012. Doctors said he would never surf again. True to Whitlock form, after a long, painful, and grueling recovery, aided by family and fans alike, Ricky is back better than ever and has turned his focus to big wave surfing that only the best can aspire to. In the 2 short years since his accident, Ricky has made his mark as one of them. Rusty was there at the beginning of a remarkable surge in the surfing industry. He was part of the birth of a lifestyle. Rusty's son, Corey Whitlock, runs the family business, RW Surf. Son Ricky is chasing big waves, and the youngest Whitlock, Skylar, is taking the family journey in new directions.
Still very much a Whitlock, and everyone calls me Whitlock, everyone knows me as Whitlock, but on paper it's Skylar Wald.
RW Surf Shop in Carlsbad, California is a friendly shop to pros, amateurs, and everything in between. The kind of shop that draws surfers to it. But again, the Whitlocks face a major hurdle.
Yeah, moving sucks. Anytime you move, it's never a good thing. We're looking at relocating not because we want to, but because of development and growth. Unfortunately, you got big pockets, big money, people that want to come in and they want to change the way our little coastal town looks and smells and feels like. They want to bring in and build 47 townhouses and offices for lawyers. Just what we need, more condos and lawyers.
And Rusty surfed for us for quite a number of years. From about 1965 on, I think, is when we had that call out. Got an ad probably in 66, 67, judging from the board he was riding. And I think sometime in the early 70s he moved away, and then he became involved more into the surfboard building and manufacturing over in the island.
I'm 42 years old and I'm still addicted since I was 2. And I've quit my job, my girlfriends, a good paying job, all for surfing.
The Whitlocks are a family of surfers that have stayed true to their passion and handled all the adversity, tragedy, and personal conflict thrown at them, without ever losing sight of what brought them together: surfing.
I've been shaping for 50 freaking years.
As surfers, we know the heart and soul of our passion is lived day by day by those who sacrifice to live the dream. They are the real, everyday legends of surfing. This is a story about a real family that has and still is living the dream day by day. We need your help to finish telling this remarkable story. It has taken 2 years to film the countless interviews that capture the history. Still, there is much to do. Editing many hours of video is now needed to do this story the justice it deserves. We need your help to bring this story to life in a form surfers around the world will appreciate. Please join us in bringing this everyday surfing family's story to the big screen.